We do it all in one together. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so now that we've gone to the bank and gotten our $100, but I was hoping to get a strap, but for some reason he decided to count them all out. So I'm gonna just go through all those dollar bills now, see if there's any errors, and also any fancy serial numbers. We definitely want to look for quality dollar bills as well. So I'm gonna do that now. And I'm going to put one in a back to the bank pile and the other into a keep pile. So let's take a look at these, and we'll be doing some more and doing a summary video after this. So thanks everyone for watching, and hope you enjoy. So here we go. This is a 2017, not very good note, so I'm going to put that in the discard pile. Let's see. This is another 2013. I'm going to go and discard that one. I always say discard, but it's really bringing back to the bank. Same with this one here. Not seeing much on this. So let's see this one. No, I'm not seeing much there. Looking for miscuts too, uneven miscut bills. So that's something I'm looking out for, looking for gas pump digits, over inking. There's been talk of notes that have the stars missing there, and arrows, and also the misalignment of "In God We Trust." So I'm just going to take a look at that. Hopefully you all can see this. So I just want to make sure it's clear. So definitely leave comments on how you think I could do this better. Still getting my feet wet here. This one looks like a pretty good bill. It's a newer bill, but nothing too extravagant going on here. I like to just surprise myself and pop up a star note every once in a while too. That's always fun. So I'm gonna go through this. Ooh, almost a 1936 here. There's also the birthday notes that could look like a birthday, or a tombstone that could have different years. Tombstone on a date range there. So those are good to look at and try to keep. Let's see, 2017. I think so far I'm going to go do this in pieces, but it'll all be one video for you guys, so you can enjoy it. Let's see. Here's some repeaters here, so that's good. Got some repeaters. Some 5s and 9s, 8s, so I'll keep that in the keep pile, even though the bill isn't very good. I'll still keep it. And then what I'll do is I'll look over them later, check them on the fancy serial number website, and then see if I want to keep it. I do have quite a few bills, so I'm being a little more discerning as of late. There's quite a few of these being sold on eBay too, so you want to definitely find something that stands out. This is some over-inking here, so it's just enough, I think, to keep it for now. This is my first run through on these, so this one here, the first thing that stands out is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could have a 6-digit here, 6-digit ladder. So of course the be-all would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row, which is very hard to find. But if you can just get the numbers, unique numbers, I think that's also pretty cool. I don't know how much people are willing to pay for that, but this is, let me do my basic math here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's a 6-digit. There's the duplicate 3s, so it may not be enough. So I'm gonna put that back at the bank. This is low serial number too, so it's something that's also collectible, but not low enough. I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, just not low enough. You want to see more zeros in there, I think. 0259066. Gonna do. Put that one back. Let's see. This one also, nothing remarkable standing out, I don't think. It's a good bill. Oh. Sometimes you see some ink smudges in the back. Sometimes it's just people writing on the bills. You have the regular ink smudges there that are always popping up. I think it's just something that came through after the print run, but I'll take a look at that closely. See what happens with that. 6-4. Let's see. This one's miscut. You can see how this is miscut here on the top. It's larger, but it just doesn't. It's not enough. You definitely want to see something that's very regular in the bills. So keep looking through these. This one's. I'm also looking for web notes, obviously, but the web notes are older, so you could tell just by the older bill if it's in the 90s or 80s. This one has some staining on it, so I'll put that back. Another over-inking here on this one, on this side, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep that one. All right, this is some repeating here. So we got some 5s, 6s, 5s and 6s, but the 8 and 7 is probably not gonna put it over the top. So put that back. 791, 7325. I've never seen the ones where the appearance of George Washington comes through on the back, which would be pretty cool to see. I'm assuming like a lot of those just get taken out of circulation. I think the banks see it and they just think, oh, this is not good. But who knows? I've seen a lot of pretty ugly notes come out of the bank. 6810, 7217, 8784. Yeah. 7199. Got some repeaters there, 779922s. I'll take a look at that closer. Keep it in the keep pile. All right. 1747. Oh, this is a date too, if you think of it in the, what is it, the European method, where you put the date first and then the year, the month, and then the day. So 1747, 07, 12. I'll see if there's anything that happened on that date that's could be important. It's not 1492 or anything like that, but 3499, 4104, 4105. Okay. Going back to the bank. Okay, 5009. Let's do this. 5009 2281. I'll keep that one. Just because sometimes I just keep things just because I just want to take a closer look at it. This has some over inking here on the 0, so I'm going to keep that. There's also some repeaters there. Keep that one. So far, nothing's screaming out like, oh my gosh, this is a great bill. But we'll keep looking. Over-inking there, some repeating. I'll keep that one. 1611. 1532. We've got a little bit of high gas pump stuck space. I always wonder about the space in between the last digit as well, but I haven't seen much talk about that. So, but yeah. Oops, sorry about that. Keep that one. 43902592. Older bill. I'm gonna put that back. Same with this one, older bill. There's some over-inking here on the 5. Older bill. 9072. Older bill. I'll put that back. A nicer bill, but of course here we got some more writing, which I did a short on. It really frustrates me that somebody would write something on here. Looks like they were trying to divide something. So it happens. People do what they want with their money, so you can't complain. Can't blame them for that. So, but yeah, those usually go back. It's more frustrating when it's a really good note and they've written on it. Unless it's written by like someone that's really famous. I'm keeping that one, by the way. Someone really famous, then of course that's a bonus, right? 898. There's over-inking here, but it's pretty normal, seems like. It's tough to tell sometimes, but you just have to go with your gut. There's just too many items being sold. You really need to find a way to make it stand out. I mean, I'm having trouble even selling star notes because there are quite a few. You need to find a low print run, and even the low print runs I have a hard time selling. This one has some interesting items going on here. There's some ink splotting. I don't know if you could see it, but ink splotting going on there, and up here at the A. So I'm going to research that a little bit more and see if that's something that is worth. It's more than just the regular ink splotting that we see under the 1 quite a bit. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one and research it. If anyone has any information on that, please put it down in the comments. I really appreciate that information. Of course, you know, I don't mind looking it up too, but this is a miscut bill here. So see how it's small, thinner on one side than the other, and on the back you can't really tell. So I don't know how much weight it has. I also try to find one that has a good number too. So if you add things up, you have a good serial number, fancy serial number, you have the miscut, you have maybe an error. I think that adds weight to the value. At least I hope it does. Some repeaters here and some over-inking. That's great. So we will keep that one. No star notes yet, but I'm only going through the first 50, and then we'll do the other 50 a little bit later. 444 75708. Huh. Keep that one. This one has some writing all over it, some inkage as well, so over-inkage, but not the kind of over-inking that you want. So I'll put that back. All right, almost done with this strap, and then see what we find. 7347. Okay, so moving forward here, another miscut. You could see how it's really miscut on one side, but oh, yeah, I like to see some more errors there. But 2009 note. Okay, I'll just keep it. 22787. Got some repeaters there, some info ranking, so like that. 5272, 5248. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, you know, you've gone through your whole life. You know, I've gone through a lot of life already, and just looking at like how many times you've probably run across something that could have been very valuable, but you just didn't know it at the time. Like, oh, this one's really messed up. But what I'm trying to say is that I wish I knew about this earlier when I was in my teens or my 20s, and just kept the ones that were really great. Like I could have had a repeat digit or something like that, something super that I just probably didn't even recognize. Just threw it off like back into the bank or spent it, which I probably did quite a bit of. I'm gonna keep that one. Now we're going a little bit long here. 7434. Got some gas pump going on here and a O-ring 3. They're both O-rings though, so I think I'm gonna put that one back. There is something going on there. Let me just keep it for now. I know I'm indecisive this morning. So 5661648. It's a nice note. And it's miscut. Take a look at that later. Gonna keep it. 325. This isn't a really old bill, over-inked, but pretty common. I got a few that are really old, like they just look really worn, but the numbers are still pretty solid. I've been told that that's an error. So I'm gonna take a look at those, research that. This one could be a ladder too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll take a look at that. And then finally we have this, which probably isn't much. So 17. Okay, sorry about the camera and all that. Hopefully you can view this without too much difficulty. So anyway, I've got my discard back to the bank pile, and then I'm going to keep these and review them, and we'll go through the rest and come up with a summary of what we find and what we could possibly keep for collection and selling for profit. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Okay, we're back, and now we're going to go over the finds of this dollar note hunt. I did collect some money from the bank that I go to, and we got about $100, and then I probably went to another bank and got another 50. So out of the 150, this is what I came up with. So it's a pretty good find for some of these. So really stoked about that. So here we go. So the top ones that I like to collect, of course, are the star notes. And so this one, as you can see, I found in the bills that I received from the bank. And so, you know, this one, you know, I'll have to research it, but I usually just try to put them into the protector right away if they're a star note. And if they're not of too much value, then I still like to keep them. But I'll separate them by the ones that are, you know, more valuable and more rare, and I may sell those or just keep them for my collection. So that was a good find. There's another star note from 2017, so that was good to find as well. And then this was the find of the whole search, which was a B series 2013 star note that is a duplicate. So they were printed in Fort Worth and Washington, D.C. So multiple runs were printed, and they were duplicates. So there's, I don't know what the total number is, but I think it's around 3 million or so. And please let me know if I'm wrong there. That were printed in duplicate. So if you can find the duplicate star note from the B 2013 series, then that could be worth lots of money. I think there's one on eBay selling for around $30,000 or less than that. So I guess it depends on if that gets sold, if somebody actually purchased that, or if it, you know, I don't know why that's not on like something like the auction sites besides eBay, Heritage Auctions or something like that. But I'm very interested to see what the outcome of that is, because these are selling on eBay for pretty decent money, between $30 and $50, depending on the quality of the note. So yeah, I found this in my dollar note hunt out of the bank, and was pretty excited. I found maybe one or two more of these, and I've gotten them in change too, so maybe once or twice in change. But otherwise, I'll try to find a deal on some of the other sites like eBay to see if there's a good deal on getting these. But yeah, they've been selling between $30 and $50, and some people are selling them for much more than that, because if you do match them up, you could share with the other person that holds the duplicate note quite a bit of money. So yeah, that was a pretty great find. So find of the day with the with our note hunt. Some other notables are these duplicates. So I'm saying duplicates all the time now. It's a repeater. So repeater numbers 443377. 88. And this is also a 2001 note, which I don't see very often. It's pretty good quality, so I decided to keep that. I'll look up the fancy serial number and see if that is a high number. Then again, you need to have a really good number in the serial to really get something of greater value than face. So another repeater here. This one was almost a broken ladder. The ones repeat there, but if that was an 8 in one of those spots, then we could have a broken ladder. That's 8 consecutive digits. And if they're in a row, that's even more rare. So if you had that, that would be spectacular. But I do have one of these on eBay, and nobody's purchased it. It's probably because it's one-off, but it's a close one. And I will keep that and research that further. Another note here is the 3 4s. So total of 5 4s. I don't know if that's going to be worth much, but there is a little bit of a gas pump on there as well. So I'd like to combine fancy serials with potential errors, and that might make it more valuable. Here's another note that is multiple 9s and 5s, so I thought that looked good. The issue with this is, of course, the bill quality, so I may not end up keeping it. Another repeater here, 349434, and then it said 59. So if we had a 94 there, that would be great. Just missed it, so we'll see if that has any other value. The note quality isn't as good. Same with this one. This one I thought would be more of like a palindrome, so a 6084 and then a 0. I'm sorry, and then a 6084 4806. Anyway, there's some repeaters there, 084, 084. So I thought I'd take a closer look at that. It may not be worth much of anything, unfortunately. Here's another one, 727572. So if we had another 75 at the end there, 72757275, that would have been great. We do have multiple numbers in there in the serial, so that could be good to keep. And then here's the last one. This one was almost also a repeater, super repeater. If I had a 00 instead of 31 at the beginning of the serial number, that would have been quite cool. Some other bills of note that I pulled. These are the error notes. So I just thought the 999, and it just kind of goes up and up and up. And I thought that was more of a gas pump, but we'll see if that pans out. This one here was a really nice over inked one on that. I haven't seen too much. I've seen over inking, but not that where it's just really just spilling over on the one. So I thought that was pretty cool. Hopefully someone else finds it cool and I can make some profit on that. Some more over inking on this one, and another over inked. It is fairly common, but if it's really something that stands out, I like to keep it. And then this 8 here, I like it when it's singled out too, so it's not just both sides of the serial where the third digit is over inked. It's just one of them that stands out. I think that is helpful. And then here's a nice gas pump. The 3 really at the end just was not lined up correctly at all. I'd love to see it where it just kind of hits the C. If that last digit hit the C or something, or if there was an in-between stamp, which I've never seen, where it's between 3 and 4 and you have that gas pump in between digit, that would be spectacular. And then this is, sometimes I just love to collect the 90s notes, even though it may not have much value. This one seems a little crooked too, so I might check that out, but it's a 1999. Gotta check my eyesight. But yeah, that was a cool one. I like to keep those 90s notes and check for the web notes as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I spent some time and had to do some work and had to come back, and so just making time for this has been a challenge lately, but I'm definitely going to keep looking through this. I love this hobby, and hopefully make some extra money on the way. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll send out some more videos when I can. Happy hunting, everyone. Take care.